Please don't lag. Please don't lag. Please don't lag. Please don't lag. We have a lagless stream. Ah! Okay. Okay. Don't panic. Don't panic. Everything is good. Everything is gooch. Let me just start booting up websites. I'm keeping an eye on the lag. Hopefully, we don't have any more problems. Oh, baby. We might have a stream today. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, it feels so good to have a stream again. If we have to, we will stream only on YouTube. If lag gets bad, we'll turn off the Twitch stream, link over the YouTube, and then we'll just stream on YouTube. Let me boot up my stream on YouTube now to make sure that's going on. Gary, interesting, I'm not recommended anymore on my actual account here. Wait, I'm not streaming on YouTube. Wait. Oh, no, I am. Huh. I wonder why that's not going. That's weird. Joe, yeah, I stream on YouTube and Twitch for a very long time now. As far back as I can remember, I think. We've streamed on Twitch and YouTube for a while. Unfortunately, I can't seem to get Okay, there. Okay, sweet. That's done. Okay. Before we get started on programming, and oh my god, I got farther than you guys think on the programming end of things. Huh? We're gonna watch a video. We're gonna watch a video of something kind of cool. Let me just make this smaller. Boop. All right, now let me bring up the Project L. Now, for those of you who are newer and you're from the programming streams, there's something about me you should know. I love... Hold on, let me just make myself smaller here. 1 second. Oh, nice background. Thanks. Thanks, Windows Media thing. Okay, if you guys don't know, I love fighting games. Street Fighter, I'm all about that shit. Soul Calibur, oh, that makes my pantalones queso, if you catch my drift. Mortal Kombat, less so. Tekken, definitely less so. But Street Fighter and Soul Calibur are my shit. Now, Fonzie knew this, and he linked Project L information. Whole bunch of info dropped on Project L, which if you don't know is no, pause, don't play this shit. No, don't play it yet. Okay, hold on. It said year in review, which is the big update. It happens once a year so far. Oh baby. Oh, I am ready for this. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. We're gonna watch a video. Oh, react stream. Okay. So, if you guys don't know, Project L, let me refresh the page. Don't know why that's not working correctly. I'm kind of worried about stressing my internet now after the last couple of days, but it looks like we're fine. Project L is a League of Legends fighting game, rumored to be named Rumble in the Rift. That was the rumored name, the leaks that came out. There were plenty of leaked rosters. We're going to see what theory holds true. I think we do know the total number of characters. I think they said they were targeting, was it 14 characters at launch? 16 characters? Something like that. A little disappointing, but that's okay. That's okay. We don't judge. Historically, my favorite fighting games are always Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Street Fighter 6 is definitely up there now. I really like Street Fighter 6. Soul Calibur 2, love Soul Calibur 2. Less big update video than you might expect. Well, let's find out. Also, hi Fonzie. So before we get started on our engine and showed you what I did the last couple of days, which I'm kind of proud of, we'll do this. All right, let's go. Oh. Project L, still called Project. We knew these 3 characters. Ari. Have we seen this trailer before? We've seen Yasuo. Oh, that was kind of cool. We've seen Darius. He was the first character we've ever seen. This is a very loud trailer for me. Okay, Echo. Alawi, that looks fun. From what little we've seen of her, it's the first time we've ever seen her in motion. She's supposed to be a juggernaut, which is kind of cool. That's it? Wait, we've seen all this. Oh, come on, Riot. Also, cool logo. It's all greeny and, you know, green and NVIDIA-ish. You think there's going to be a comp bracket kind of thing for it? Well, the thing about Project L that we know, because, you know, I like fighting games, I've been following it. We know that this is a 2v2 fighting game. And no, I'm not talking about the characters you use. I mean, literally, it's 2 players versus 2 players fighting game, which is very unique. It's something we've sort of seen before in like a multiplayer versus multiplayer as like an option kind of game where it's like a cool little side option. This is the first fighting game that I know of this size where like multiplayer team-based fighting gameplay is like center to the experience. It's designed around 2 players versus 2 players, which is really cool. I'm excited for it. I think it's a cool innovation. We're gonna see how it feels to play. Now, some of us grew up in the trenches, okay? We were in the down and outs for many years playing League of Legends, okay? I'm used to having teammates throw my goddamn match, okay? And it will happen to you in Project L. But you know what? I embrace it. I like change. I like new. I'm probably gonna love Project L. I love the League IP. The lore is mid for me, unless you're talking about like Arcane. But like the characters, I think they're very unique. I like Alawi a lot. I wish, oh baby, if they have not Victor, who do I really want from League of Legends and Project L? What would be the dream character? Cho'Gath? I'm a sucker for Cho. I'm a sucker for the Cho'Gath. For the Namr. Rammus too. Any kind of tank. Tekken, Smash. I don't really like Tekken, and I never really play Smash. I played the first Smash Brothers for Nintendo 64. Tekken, I don't really like Tekken that much. The problem with Tekken is whenever I pick up Tekken, it's like, oh, it's a new game. I'm going to be the same level as everyone. You realize that Tekken is like the C++ of the fighting game world. Not in the sense of ubiquitous use, but more in the sense of like, it's just a lot of legacy in there. You know, if you have legacy, if you've played Tekken 3 or 4, you can play Tekken 8. Like, it's the same kind of knowledge, you know? There's a lot of knowledge that went into that. So if you have this legacy knowledge, you're going to be a better player than a lot of new people versus like Street Fighter 6, where even if you were good at Street Fighter 5 or Street Fighter 3, fuck you, you're on the same level as everyone. Legacy doesn't save you there. Do you think the duo mode will actually be central? They did say you can play 1 player with 2 characters. I think that because they said it's less so about... No, I think so. I think it is central, especially if they talk about it here at all. Like if it's like the first thing you say where it's like a 2v2, like 2 player versus 2 player. If they talk about it here, it's absolutely designed with that in mind as like the primary competitive mode, you know? You can play 1 player with 2 characters. We know that because there are some introverts out there who want their pure fighting game experience of one-on-one fucking... What's the meme? It's like Final Destination, no items. What's that? The Fox versus Fox or whatever. Those people will always exist. You can have your 1 player, 2 characters. For most people, 2v2 is going to be the way to play, I think.
Hey all, Tom here, executive producer of Riot's upcoming 2v2 tag fighter.
Hi, Tom. Oh, new people who are programmers who don't know fighting games or video gaming in general. This guy is one of the 2 brothers who made Evo. I'm not kidding. They made Evo, which is before it was known as Evo. It was was it Rumble in the West, Rumble in the East, or something like that? It was a big fighting game tournament back then. You don't know what Evo is? Oh baby. I'm not gonna look up a bunch of Evo. You guys can look it up. But Evo this year is gonna be in Las Vegas. They have a whole convention. It's cool. It's the premier fighting game. Guys, I know you're redeeming a bunch of shit. Okay, there's your maid. Buzz motherfucker. Okay, there you go, Roro. You got your buzz, all right? Here, both at once. There. That's what happens if you redeem a bunch at once. Okay, everything's broken. Oh shit. Yeah, it's the preliminary like fighting game tournament magic, you know? Chad, I should make a program in C++ that handles all like this for me. I bet I could. About the game things, have you seen the dog that speedran at GDQ? Man, I have not seen GDQ. The only time I watch GDQ, we're getting way off topic. The only time I ever watch GDQ is a highlights video of like my favorite speedruns. Like I really like Majora's Mask speedruns. I don't even know if I've ever even played Majora's Mask. My friend had it. He beat it. I remember seeing that page full of like masks, but I don't know if I've ever actually played it. I remember not liking it. Like I like watching Majora's Mask speedruns because those are really cool and I don't watch them that often. 100% runs. I like watching Ocarina of Time 100% runs, or at least I used to before the Ganon door thing was found, which makes it kind of boring. But yeah, stuff like that. I like watching highlights.
We've got a few things to catch you up on.
2v2! Also, I swear to God, I'm gonna hate Echo. Dude, I'm already looking at this dude. I'm gonna hate Echo like I hate Yasuo in League of Legends. God, I hate that fucking character. Wind wall broken motherfucker. Yasuo. That was a cool special.
First, we finally have a name. Project L is now 2XKO. Here's why we're making the switch. This year, we're entering
2XKO is the name of the game? I thought that was like a design philosophy or something, like 2-hit KO if you play perfectly or something like that, like 2 touch of death. So there's no touch of death in the game. 2XKO, I get it because it's 2 players versus 2 players and you're knocking each other out. I understand it, but I kind of like Rumble in the Rift more, and that was the leaked name. Which means whoever said Rumble in the Rift was the name. Leak fake. I thought that was a subsidiary or something. I don't know. It's all right. 2XKO. I'm going to call it Project L forever. Let's be honest. Who isn't going to call this Project L? Like Valorant got out of it because Valorant is like a name that's memorable versus like, what was it? Was it Project K? Was Valorant before it was Valorant? It was Project K. But Valorant's easy. 2XKO versus Project L. I think everyone's just going to call this like L or Project L or something. I'd be surprised if they like go with 2XKO. 2KO? No, if you're going to minimize it, I would call it XKO. That sounds cooler. 2KO is
a new phase of development. Our dev team has grown significantly since we last talked, and things are really ramping up.
How's the volume, by the way? Should I be increasing the volume? It's loud enough for me, but I don't know how it is for you guys. I'll increase it a little. There.
We still have a lot of game left to build, but we're far enough along that it's time to start sharing more with you over the coming year. Overall, we're building an always evolving fighting game for the FGC, and there's so much to be excited for. But there's also a lot we still have to figure out, and so that's where we're gonna need your help.
That was cool. We'll come back. We'll come back to that combo in a second. I saw something cool there.
Last fall, we brought the game to EVO to get your feedback, and we're extremely Last fall, we brought the game to EVO.
Oh, I thought that was Caleb Hart. Well, hold on. I'm not crazy. 1 second. All right, hold on. You guys, look at this, okay? Look at this guy, okay? Okay, I'm not crazy. Look what this guy looks like, okay? Glasses, spiky hair, kind of balding, okay? Young, muscular. Look at this guy. Fucking glasses, spiky hair, balding, not as muscular. This guy looked like Caleb Hart at a glance. Don't even at me, all right?
To get your feedback, and we're extremely grateful for all the time and support you gave us there.
That was a cool color.
Since then, we've continued talking directly with the fighting game community.
It is him? Is it?
All over the world, and we're learning a ton through direct feedback online.
I love the kind of defensive mechanics. I think Maximilian, dude, actually had the best take on what he wanted out of Project L, which is mobility. I think if they get a lot of mobility in the game, I will really like that. Because if you're playing 2 versus 2, my worry is your partner's going to run in and he's going to be a dumbass and he's going to die to the fucking Darius with like a 3-hit combo. It's like, well, fuck me, right? So then you run in. I feel like if every character has like a good, decent, unique amount of mobility, I would feel a lot better about that. Because without mobility, like, fuck me, right? How you gonna win 1v2 with no mobility?
Hands-on playtest, and going to events like EVO.
God, what great art. Look at that art.
And going to events.
Dude, I know it's kind of a meme that Ari is like now the poster child of League of Legends and kind of replaced Annie. I get that, but fuck me, that art looks cool.
Like Evo. In 2024, we want to take that community focus to the next level and give you all more opportunities to play the game and give us feedback.
Okay.
So here's what we're doing next.
Oh my God, watch. June of this year, the same day PoE 2 beta comes out, Project L beta launches. Watch this shit happen. I swear to God, these free-to-play companies just want you to choose.
You're going to see us pop up with a playable demo in a bunch of places across the world. As a reminder,
Portland? Seattle? Boise? I would drive there.
We'll be at Evo Japan in April. If you're attending, come check it out and tell us what you think. And we won't just be looking at major events, so keep an eye out for more announcements soon.
That's a nice watch.
For those of you that can't make
Who are these assholes?
it in person, the team will be sharing some for more announcements soon.
Are we going to Bilgewater? Oh shit. I didn't think they would focus on Bilgewater. Because of that Viego shit, the game, the RPG for your phone or something like that. And I guess they do have a Lowy, but like there's been a lot of focus in Bilgewater, so maybe that's where Arcane is going. Huh? I mean, Bilgewater's right around the corner from fucking Noxus and the place where Vi and Caitlyn are from that I always forget, Zon. I feel like Bilgewater is right there. Maybe they will. Ari looks better everywhere outside of League. Yeah, true. True. To be fair, League is an old game. Okay, let's forgive the older textures, and that was after a graphical remake, by the way.
For those of you that can't make it in person, the team will be sharing some of our development plans online to get your perspective. We won't be ready to announce everything.
Oh yeah, Bilgewater is a stage. Okay, never mind. I thought these were like jabbers, whatever you call them.
But we want to talk with you directly. So follow the new 2xKO channels and keep in touch.
Okay.
You're gonna see a lot more of us this year. And
that is a cool ass Ari costume. Guys, all right, let me gush for a second. This Ari costume.
The new 2xKO channels and keep in touch. You're gonna
look at the
see a lot more.
Fuck Echo. God, I hate you. Okay, look at this Ari costume. I'm trying to find there. Look at this. It's like Snow Ari. That's so cute. Give me that skin in League of Legends. Not another pop idol skin, but give me like Snow Ari. That'd be amazing. Java? Yeah, maybe. Dude, have you guys noticed that every Java programmer looks like Java the Hutt? Hey! All right.
More of us this year. And we think that this community-first approach is the most effective way to make 2xKO the best game it can be at launch and beyond. 2023 was us in Project L heads down mode with a really valuable check-in at Evo. 2024 will be about getting you more involved with events, updates, and yes, maybe even some at-home playtesting later this year.
Okay, when this game comes out for beta, I don't know what the qualifications are for qualifying for a Riot Games beta, but I've spent so much goddamn money on League of Legends. I should qualify. It's like Path of Exile, right? I have spent many a dollar on Path of Exile. I expect a streamer key. To be fair, I thought I would get into the Ruthless beta, but boy, oh boy, did that not work out. Meanwhile, Fire Bun Bun's like, oh, this beta's so amazing. As I'm like, let me in.
And in 2025, we're aiming to fully launch on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X, and PC. What you can do right now is head over to play2xko.com to register for testing. This sign up is specifically for upcoming playtests, so you'll need to sign up again even if you've registered your email before. We've come a long way since first announcing this game, but we're so excited for this next chapter. Thanks for watching, and talk to you soon.
Cool. Before we sign up for playtesting, and we will do that, I want to look at this combo again. So let's mute it. Let's lower the speed down. There's something really cool I saw with the, I think it was the interaction with the Echo Assist. So let's play it. So it was a jump in heavy, uppercut, jump in the air, kick. Now, Echo Grenade we've seen before. It's a grenade that stands in place. Oh, that's what happened. Right. Okay. I was confused how that stun worked because I thought it was like a cross up. Like I thought this grenade was like behind him, and it technically is. I forgot how Echo's grenade worked, which is if you throw it out and it stays out for a second, it does a longer stun, which is what happens here. So you call the assist, throws out the grenade. It stays in the air for a second, then it stuns him in the air. Okay, bitrate, hello? Then you heavy again, Oh, you spiked him. Damn. Maybe I'll like Alawi. I've been kind of into like Juggernaut, like grapplers. I know Alawi's not a grappler, but like Geef in Street Fighter 6, I'm really enjoying. I think it's my favorite version of Zangief ever. I really like Street Fighter 6 Geef. And you don't have that none of that green abuse either. To be fair though, modern Java is a damn sight better than Java even 4 years ago. Yeah, but you can say the same about C++. Modules OP. You mean like Ari's Midnight or Snow Moon skin? She has so many. It's different. Oh, you would be a Junbin fan, Fonzie. Oh, Fonzie, are you watching more VTubers? Oh, you like Junbin. Oh, that's cute. Maybe you can pick up a PoE2 beta testing key when you're looking for... Thanks, Fonzie. I missed you, Fonzie. It do be like that nobody fixes the package names because it's been like that since 1998. Then it was heavy and then slam. And then she supers, right? Yeah. Ooh, fix that face. I'm sorry. Fix that face, maybe. Oh, that was just... Oh, okay, cool. I love the smear frames. Dude, those are some pretty ass smear frames, aren't they? Dude, I love that. All right, I'm excited. I'll sign up for that on my own. I'm not going to bother with you guys now. Now, let's talk about what I did offline. So I have updated the engine since you guys have last seen it. This is where our current processee is, okay? This is our current journey, okay? Play. So I was testing out if it would feel good to have a bunch of bullets on the screen and like dodge between them. The green lines you see around the character is that's like debugging. That's just telling the collision engine to test for that box when you're in a certain distance of the character. Now we're starting to lag as I'm shooting off a shit ton of bullets, but let's turn off the debug for a second, which is this one and this one. Now, what I was testing was if it felt good. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed it because it's gonna be pretty quick. There's a little pointer here. Look at that. We have a mouse now. So that little blinking red symbol on my face, it's that is that's a little pointer, and now the character follows it, and it's like, ooh, so in control. Oh my goodness. Corky, hello, Corky Bug. How are you? Junbi is a VR chatter. It's okay. It's a gateway drug. Okay, you start out with a VR chat. Next thing you know, you're following VTuber drama. Okay, it's like you're going up the ladder. All right. I don't know. Are you a smear frame expert, Gary? I don't know. I just like good art. Smear frames are the shit. Is collision being done by BST? No. If any sort of thing is done in this engine, I made it. Okay. Well, chat helped, but I did the typing. So basically, I made it. All the collision is being tested via... Where is my... There we go. Find theta. So what we do is okay, let me show you how we do collision in my game, okay? So we have a box, right? This is our box, okay? By the way, this is the most efficient way to do collision. So don't even at me, okay? If we are at this point, if this little point is our hero here, how do we know we're in the rectangle? Well, what we do is we draw a line to each corner. Then we find the angle of each of in between those lines. If that circle is equal to 360 degrees, then we are inside of the box and we test positive for collision. So that's how we test that. Now, obviously, this is the single worst way to do this because it's very taxing to some systems, okay? But you know what? For our purposes and our very simple game, it's fine. Also, this is the formula we use, which is theta, the version of one angle, is equal to the inverse cosine of a times a plus b times b minus c times c divided by -2 times a times b, which is the first law of cosines, universal law of cosines, whatever you call it. It's that formula. A squared plus b squared minus c squared divided by -2 times ab. That is the inverse law or whatever. He's asking if you're using a binary search tree. Would you be surprised if I said I don't know? Also, where's our music? Hello? This is like a graveyard. Why is it so quiet in here? Where's my music? There we go. Hey, now we got music. Little bit quiet music. It's just enough to break up the silence. I follow everything, but generally VTubers are too ayaya for me. The Niji Sanji situation is great though. Well, sure. Also, that music was too loud. I apologize. I just saw that. I wanted light noise, not numbing. Sorry. My B. There we go. That's what the music should be at the highest. The Ninja Sanji thing is very, it's very drama-y, but it's not even the biggest drama VTubing has ever seen. Maybe in the EN sphere. That might be fair. In America, that might be the biggest drama. Because it's not even Ninja Sanji, like, the whole thing. It's Ninja Sanji in, like, EN branch. Okay, Japan Ninja Sanji, very different beast. They're bigger than Hololive Japan, I think. Well, maybe before this. Jamie Score, what's up? Hi, Jamie Score. Did you watch me on YouTube before Twitch? Your name sounds very familiar. Oh, also, have you seen the thing that IBM made, which I think turns old COBOL systems into modern Java? Okay. Remember, I started streaming programming streams 44-ish days ago, okay? Excluding the last two because lag. Okay, if understand, okay, that I knew nothing about programming prior to 44 streams ago, okay? That's my knowledge of the world is so limited to the last 44 days. You just said the word cabal. I'm gonna be honest with you. All I thought was like conspiracy theory cabals, okay? That's all that just came to my mind. I don't even know what a cabal is. Is that like assembly? So when you start talking about like Java and fucking COBOL, all I know is like JavaScript is better than Java and COBOL is some hyper nerd shit, okay? It's just the law of cosines, my dude. Ooh. Gary, get into some drama with other VTubers so I have a reason to follow VTuber drama. No, I'm not a drama kind of guy. If somebody confronts me about anything, I'm always like, oh, okay, oh geez, oh gosh. I'm very non-combative. Until you start telling me Path of Exile's pay to win, then I whoop ass, all right? It's the language of the Kobos. All right, what are we doing today? Well, what we're gonna do today is, I'm debating. We could implement a hero left click shoot thing to do that finally. We could change the attack module to be a bit different where we have Heatseeking, because that's about as far as I got. So basically we give a Boolean value, is the attack heat sinking, whatever you're throwing at it, which is there, sorry. Is the attack heat sinking? If it is, then do this. That's about as far as I got, because we need to change the, well, I think the velocity is fine. We don't need like cosine sine. We don't need to do all that again. But I think we have to change the parameters of where we set angle. So maybe that gets changed. No, we don't set angle. I'm sorry. Set angle tells the bullet wherever direction you're going, face that direction. That's what set angle does. But it doesn't actually change the angle of where in a thing are you shooting. I think we have to change temp angle because that's dictated by the degree you give it. Like a Nova would be 360 degrees divided by 8 projectiles times whatever instance of iteration you're on. That's where the bullet shoots. And that's why when we launch the program, all 3 of these attacks are Novas, right? So, ooh, so pretty, but like, that's why that works. So heat seeking, all I want it to do is change the starting point of temp angle to be facing the player. And I think you need trigonometry for that, right? I think you need like inverse tangent shit. Until Gary is rallied to defend Hasbro's use of the Pinkertons. I mean, they were justified, all right? Is that really that controversial? Also, I will defend Hololive. If there's ever drama in Hololive, ooh, I'm on that shit like white on rice, baby. Also, I don't know if you guys knew this, while Ninja Sanji decided to just implode, Hololive, fucking Yago, the beast, the CEO himself, was congratulating Pecora for being the most watched female streamer of 2023, which is insane because she's a goddamn YouTube streamer and a VTuber, but the most watched nonetheless. And then Mume from Hololive EN, Gura from Hololive EN, these women who took like Gura took like 4 months off, Mume took like a month off. They came back and Mume was like, yeah, if Hololive didn't let me have time off, I think I would have just quit. Like they just let me come back and I'm just like, wow. And I was like, damn, that's good press. Good job, Hololive. Yeah, we just need some corporation to do something totally evil so Gary can defend it. Not if you're called Ninja Sanji. At that point, you're on your own, bitch. Sink or swim. Aurelio language, common business-oriented language, famous for the Y2K shit. Oh, I learned something about that. Okay, you know, I learned. Okay, here's what happened. I think this, let me explain Y2K to everyone here who doesn't know. As far as I know, this is what happened. In a database, they were storing the date you were born as YYYY, month, day, or something like that, like day, month, and then like some other integer like, what else was it? There was some other number here, which was like, you know, like 4 numbers. Now what happened is if you were born in say 1990, 11, 10, 9999 or something like that. What happened is when it turned to 2000, this is what it looked like. Something like that, right? So the problem here is there was an integer overload or whatever, overflow, where going from 1.9 to 2, like fucking destroyed like every program because it was just integer. So it was actually a problem that had to be addressed. So that's how I understand it. Sayaku. I like how you like went 90% weeb with Sayaka and then you were just like Sayaku. Like you just bailed on it. Like, no, I'm not a weeb. And you know what, buddy? I feel ya. I'm not a weeb either. Why is that the background? Look at this background. That's not weeb. That's Hatsune Miku singing Sensation. All right? Fucking get it right here, okay? Oh, you're gonna fit in great here. You sound like chat when I start talking about how great corporations are. Sayoku. I feel like Y2K was too long ago at this point. Are we gonna have a similar problem in 2038 too? Nah. If it's already been noticed now, people are gonna start changing shit. It's fine. And after all, hey, listen to the tech bros pushing Rust, all right? The Rust solves everything. Just do it in Rust. Won't cause any issues, am I right? Okay, sorry, that was a stretch, but also I really hate tech bros. Okay. Let's do the heat-seeking thing. That's kind of fun. So here's what we need to do. We need to change temp angle to start where the current player position is. So by heat-seeking, quote unquote, like a wave shot here. Let me turn off everything that isn't a wave shot here. Sorry, I was messing around with like timers and stuff. So this is a wave shot, which is, which is this. It's just the same logic, except it's over like 60 degrees instead of 360. The goal is to have that attack face me. And I have the enemy stop there. So let's have that attack face me. Wherever I am, it'll start shooting toward me. That's what I want here. Also, do you guys like this little mouse cursor? I'm very proud of this. Like the animation changes on it. Look, it's like a little mouse animation. It's like blinking. I'm very proud of this. I thought that was cute. And it also serves as your hitbox, because now you can see, because the hitbox is like a 1x1 pixel on your character, you can now see it when you highlight your character. Like, ooh, there's your hitbox. It's not your fault. It's not the game's fault you got hit, moron. It was you. I like the little mouse cursor. Thank you, Joe. That's what I need today. After the last 2 days, chat, of just lag, I need to be buttered up like a goddamn Huckleberry pancake, okay? Why would you want the hitbox to float around like that? Oh, no. The hitbox doesn't float around. Well, it's on the character. The hitbox is all like here. When I get hit, watch when my character goes transparent, that's when he gets hit. Oops, hold on. Let me start it again so we can see it. Whenever my character gets hit, oh no, everything's minimized. I can't see anything. Oh no, oh geez, oh gosh, hold on. I'm sorry. I can't see jack shit right now. Okay, that's up. Okay, oh no, that's minimized. All right, let me do that again. So when we start this, whenever the character gets hit, he turns transparent. That's test for collision, right? Now, is it the mouse that gets hit or the character? It's the character. So the hitbox is the center of the character where the mouse currently is. When I move the mouse, the hitbox is still on the character, but you know what it is because it's the same size as this. Now this matters because it's not confusing, chat. I am right, okay? It matters because in a bullet hell, you're not gonna get hit when you move broadly like this. That's not when you get hit in a bullet hell. You get hit in this kind of scenario. And look how I play. And tell me how far away my character is from like the action. You play like this, your character will always be on your mouse. It's like, oh no, I got hit. Wait, there we go. Oh no, I got hit. Oh, it was my fault because I saw the hitbox. It's like when you're on your character, like it goes the speed you go, as long as you don't like zoom across the screen. I think that's fair, especially if you like make it clear to the player. Sorry, that was my how many bullets can I shoot before the game starts lagging. Oh my god, this thing is trippy. Welcome to bullet hells, baby. But anyway, the whole point of heat seeking here is to take the wave attack and have it target the player instead of like going off in the middle of fucking nowhere. Have you made the bullets variable speed yet? I can. I mean, I can like, all I have to do is this, chat. All I have to do is just go like, let me zoom out a little so you can see. All you have to do is just be like, comma, int, speed or something like that. Oh no, it would be a float, sorry. It'd be like float speed. And then this would be speed. That's it. That's all you have to do. Now we can do it. So instead of, it was at the end, right? So we'll do like 2 here. So now it's the exact same program, except now the bullets are slow. There we go. We have now made bullet variable speed. We have I designed this engine to be so we can add shit super easily. That was the point of it. So now we got it. I think it was at 5 before. I think 5 is like an okay speed. So what do we do now? We need to find a way to get the temp angle equal to my character without fucking up all of the velocity speed. I think we have to do that here. So I think what we do, if heat seeking equals true, temp angle plus equals, we need to have the angle of where we need to find the player. Okay, we need to find the angle. I think it's inverse tangent too, right? We need to find the difference between the X and Y value of where the bullet is spawning and the X and Y value of where the hero is, subtract them from each other, and then we feed those values into inverse tangent 2. So that's, oh, temp angle. There we go. Inverse tangent 2. So we'll say float X, float diff X is equal to position dot X minus hero position dot X. Float diff Y is equal to position dot Y. Position being where the bullet spawns. Enemy dot Y. Then it's diff Y comma diff X, because inverse tangent 2 is Y comma X in terms of like it's Y divided by X, if that makes sense. Not X divided by Y. You're gonna need a turning velocity. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do now. Oh, Gary, is this a different font? This is Mono Victor, what's it called? Victor Mono Italics is what it is. As bold as it can be. Whenever doing this stuff, I like to grab a notebook out and do the trig on it. Well, I'm not good enough at trigonometry to know how to do that. All I know is just from experience that we've learned so far. I know inverse tangent 2 is how you grab the difference between, you know, the starting position of something and where the hero character is, because your hero character is going to be moving around and shit, and you know the X and Y value, and you need to know the theta, which is where inverse tangent 2 comes from. We use this a lot. I just know like the practical application of trig. I just don't know trig otherwise. Chat, I got bit on my ring finger by something and it itches. I meant different kind of bullets have different velocities. I don't want to program like that. I don't need to. I'd rather have like whenever we call an attack, we just give the, you know, we give the speed we want for that attack and that's it. I don't see the need to go further than that. You're gonna need a turning velocity and a limit angle or something. We'll figure it out. Write heat seek here is not correct. Write it in move or update or something. Call attack. Oh, sorry. Maybe I should name it something better. It's not heat seeking. It's more like face hero. Is that a better way to phrase that? It's not like it's actively following the position of the hero. I do agree. If it was like every frame the bullet turns toward the hero, you would put that in move. But in this case, we're doing just is the attack facing the hero at launch. That's all we're doing. Wait, are you setting temp angle every time? Yes. You have to, because we iterate through the attack of the amount of projectiles. We iterate through every projectile. So temp angle is equal to previously just 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees. And then you give the X and Y velocity based on those degrees using trigonometry, right? Cosine and sine. What we have to do now, I think, is we have to add to this temp angle to be equal to wherever the player is, and then, you know, do your thing. So let's try it. Let's see if this worked. It did not work. Why didn't that work? Why didn't that work? Did that change anything? No, it didn't, actually. It didn't change jack shit. What? It actively takes in the hero position, right? No, it isn't! Oh, no, yes, it is. Yeah. The enemy list container just shows you which enemy... Hold on. Which enemy is actively spawning it, which is the position of the scrub. So that's fine. Man, this is such a big function. I can't even show you all of it. There's the whole function. Look how long that function parameter is. Ron Lamal 2! Ron Lamal 2. Ron Limmel. I'm gonna call you Limmel. Hello! Temp angle is in radiant. Oh, you're right. Now see, that's that good shit, chat. See, like I said before, trigonometry is like my weakness, you know? I just don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't know when to do stuff like that. Like when to convert from like, degrees to radians and stuff. You can absolutely backseat me on like programming or like math stuff, you know? If it's a programming concept, you know, don't spoil me, but like, you know, you can guide me in the right direction and let me figure it out on my own. When it comes to like math, no, you can absolutely give me the answer all day, every day. Let's go. No, it still didn't work. Also, yeah, temp angle is going to be the exact same each time. It will not, or at least it shouldn't. So we have temp angle is equal to, what is it? How many projectiles are we even calling right now? 4 projectiles, and the attack that we're calling is wave, which has a degree of 60 with 4 projectiles. Okay, so the idea here is that we have 60 degrees divided by 4 projectiles times I. So what we do is, this is going to be 0, 15, 30, 45, or we start at 0. So yeah, 0, 15, 30, 45, or whatever the equivalent is to make it into 60. So we divide by 4, right? No, it is 45. It will stop at 45. Anyway, what we have to do is, I think If the Boolean face hero equals true, we then create the two new float values, which is position X and which is the current enemy position minus the current hero position, and the Y position minus the hero Y position. Whatever those differences are, find the inverse tangent of Y comma X, multiply it and turn it into degrees, and then we add it to the current amount of temp angle. And then we find the velocities and shit to like do all the math. You did the conversion the wrong way? No, we want to convert it to degrees, don't we? Because you're adding to this flat value, which we already have in degrees. M pi divided by 180 is converting it into degrees, right? I mean, I'm not opposed to being wrong. Oh my God, it worked. It worked. Look, it's moving. It's just the complete opposite of where I need to go. So this is where the, this is where like negative stuff comes in, right? So we need to do -1 times that value. Thank you, Rainbow Braces. No, that didn't work. Shit. But it is better. Well, sort of. It faces it. God damn it. It faces my hero when I'm up here, but then when I go like sideways, it goes like way off. So something's wrong here. M pi divided by 180 is converted to radians. Oh, God. And I need to be consistent about my comma usage. Holy cow. There we go. Looks a little better. Oh, but you also have times pi 180 inside of atan 2. No, I don't. It's inverse tangent to diff y diff x times 180 divided by m pi. These are two separate things we're multiplying together. Flip the x value. So you're saying go 0 minus x. Is that going to solve our problem? Now y is the opposite, but I think... Wait, what? How does that work? Why does making both negative make it successfully work? This does work, by the way. The reason why it works, it is facing my hero. It's just now it's adding from that point. So the leftmost bullet will always target me. So this worked. It's just now we need to like equalize it. We need to like make me in the middle of it. So then now how do we take this? Then find the average of the last bullet and the first bullet and then make it equal where it's facing. That's difficult because you're iterating here. Try x diff negative diff x. I mean, 0 minus diff x is the same idea. It's just now it's more explicitly clear what it's doing. By flipping both x and y, you get the correct result. You were calculating the angle from hero to bullet, not the angle from bullet to hero. Oh my God, is this vector math? Wait, is that where I failed things? So this is hero position. This is position. Oh, is that how math works? So we were calculating. Interesting. I thought if you were going from position to hero position, you would take the original position and subtract hero position. But that's not what you do. It's the opposite. Okay, well, shit. Fuck me. I guess it's a sign if you have to subtract everything by negative. All right, that worked. So now we have heat seeking. Now we have to increase it to be the difference. Whatever this number is, we need to find the average of it. Whatever this is. That's difficult. Because the starting point, ooh. No, wait, I can cook. I can cook. Hold on. Copy. Paste. Temp angle 1. I'm not gonna call it that. We're gonna go start angle average float. This seems so inefficient, but whatever. End angle average is equal to the same thing, but instead of projectiles, it's projectiles dot max size. Oh, that's difficult. How do I do this? You guys get what I'm getting at? And then we're gonna say temp angle is equal to the average between them. Does that make sense? So it's start angle average plus end angle average divided by 2. That's the goal here. Gary keeps calling max size while size is right there. Well, the problem is it's not a vector. What's up? Also, what's up? It's not a vector. It's a uint8. So we give it that value. So this is already dividing by uint8, where I is the problem. Oh, I could just multiply it by projectiles. -1, right? It's not I, it's projectiles -1, correct? I think it is. I think that's it. Nope, it's the opposite direction. Fuck me. Okay. So now it's working, but it's in the opposite direction than we thought. So what's going on there? Oh, we're adding, aren't we? This is the average, but this is adding and not like subtracting. So this is, what do I need to do here? This gets replaced entirely by this, which is correct because this is just the average. It's not the same expression. This is just telling you like shoot at 0 degrees, 15 degrees, 30 degrees, 45 degrees in this specific example. This is, okay, average 1 is 0 degrees. Average 2 is 45 degrees because it's projectiles -1. That's the last iteration, right? Then give temp angle the average of these two values. The problem is the starting point is where we started, so the average makes it go further away from me when it's the opposite effect. So what I actually need to do is minus equals, not plus equals. No! It did the opposite! No! It was plus equals the whole time! Fuck. But you guys get what I'm getting at, right? Turn the bullet hero angle to degrees and then plus minus angle range -2. No, that's not gonna work. Well, I mean, it would work, but it's not what we're gonna do. Oh, projectile is a uint8, not a vector? Yeah. It's not my fault you didn't read it for 2 minutes. Listen, Mr. Dick. Don't be coming in here waving your standard username around. Ending angle seems like a constant to me. That seems wrong. What ending angle? This end angle average is 60 degrees divided by 4, so 15, times projectiles -1, which is 4 minus 1 is 3. So instead of yeah, that's correct. This is 15. This is multiplied by 3 to be 45 degrees, which is good because that's the maximum. That's what this statement is in the last iteration, where I is just projectiles minus 1 in the last iteration. Give your bullet to hero a const float variable, please. Here? Oh, like this? No, we can't do that. We're changing bullet though. Yeah, all of this changes the bullet. We're basically changing every single thing about it. We can't make that const, right? And all the hero is just hero position, which is the floating point value. Const float bullet face angle. All this? I mean, I guess. But let's figure out the math first before we make it safe. Start angle average depends on I. Shouldn't end angle average depend on I too? No. Because all this dictates... No, that's fine. I think. Times I. Yeah, it's just going too far away from me, so I just needed to move in the other direction. That's what the problem is here, is it should be the leftmost bullet was previously on my character before when I moved, right? Now it's further away from me, but it's further away from me the same distance as if I was in the center of it if the program was correct. So I just needed to go in the opposite direction. Now, how do I do that? Because we're adding to temp angle, so shouldn't it be the negative value? No, that's the opposite. Now it's doing the complete opposite. Now we just need the middle of them. I mean, you could just find another average, but that seems pedantic. So it really is this, huh? Should it be times negative I? Oh, almost. Oh, okay, hold on. We're getting somewhere here. It's not quite there. It should be like right here. But instead it moves slightly away. But it is getting there. Actually, no, we're just back where we started. Fuck! Oh, Gary, why are you like this? Sassy fajita! You should just store the last angle and then add it to temp angle and divide it by 2. The problem is this logic is applied on a per bullet iteration basis. That's the issue. Projectiles is not a vector. It's a uint that we feed the attack when we call the attack. Now, the problem with that... What was the problem with that? He said he won't do that, won't explain why. Well, yeah, because I don't know what projectiles max is. There is no vector to iterate through. It's just whatever uint value is. So projectiles is the max, you know? The average is just M angle divided by 2. No, because temp angle, we need to add or subtract the average. So would you say something like, instead of all this, would you rather do something like temp angle minus equals that? No, it's the exact same thing, except now the last bullet is lined up with me, not the first bullet. A conundrum. Okay, but what is the average? The average, I'm gonna wait until you tire yourself out and go with the simpler way. I think I'm right. You could also take 360 divided by number of bullets divided by 2, and that would be half the angle you add in every time. No. That only works if it's a Nova attack. So what you actually do is M angle divided by number of bullets times 2. Oh, that would make it closer to you, wouldn't it? Yeah, multiplying it would make a bigger division, so it would actually go closer to you. But then you have the issue where all the bullets are now squished together, even if they face you more. I don't think I want that. I'm gonna wait until you tire yourself out. Yeah, but what is the average? The total arc you're spanning divided by 2. Well, the average is just this times I, where I is the first iteration. We have to iterate through I though, otherwise we have issues where bullets don't spawn how they should. Because the whole gimmick here is that when we call an attack, like whatever degree of attack we give, whether it's a nova or a wave or a stream or something, it tells you how to define whatever bullets we give it. It divides the total angle of the attack into it, you know? Total angle of the attack divided by the number of projectiles we want launched, all that shit, multiplied by speed, however we define it. You can still iterate and store the last angle, you just declare the variable for it outside of the for loop. Yeah, but each of this temp angle is affecting every bullet of the iteration. And we have to know that because all of this gets called every instance of the bullet. So all of this gets done every bullet that we call. So if it's like 100 bullets in the attack, it goes through this 100 times. And the problem with that is by the time the last bullet's done, last bullet starts, 99 other bullets already went through everything. So if we're gonna find a value through this iteration, we need to find it first. You just need temp angle plus equals M angle divided by 2. How does that help? How does plus equals... Hold on, I'll just try it. Temp angle plus equals M angle divided by 2. I don't know what this will do, but we'll try it. Wow, look at that. It's very far away from me. It's almost like I knew it was going to be a problem. In fact, if we do minus equals, it'll be closer. Oh my god, it worked! How does that work? Wow, that actually worked. Huh. Well, that's kind of cool. So now we're gonna be like, wow. Ooh, gotta dodge. Ooh. Huh. Why does that work? What does that do? Why does this work? So let's say the angle is 60, right? We find the average. Okay, cool. Then we take whatever that is, we subtract its value by 60 divided by 2, which is 30. Oh, I get it. Because it's a 60-degree attack and we want to go in the middle of it, so we subtract 30. I get it. In fact, now, do we even need all this? I bet we don't. Well, almost. Kind of there. It's trying. In fact, it's more accurate now because 60 degrees is that. But it's like, I don't know if there's like a rounding issue or something. You just need the same temp angle as for Nova and then subtract half the M angle.
Oh yeah, by the way, this applies to every single attack we're gonna have in the game. What's this? Budapest. Oh. Float speed, ... initial angle, bullet face angle, projectiles. Initial angle is equal to bullet face plus spread divided by 2. End angle is equal to initial angle plus spread. And then you iterate. So you're saying do logic first and then iterate, rather than iterate and then have all of the logic in there being done for every bullet. Okay. Let's see if we can fix this here. What if we do something like plus equals this phrase and then divide by 2? Oh, that's hard to do. How do you do that in parentheses? I guess I can just do equals parentheses temp angle plus that divided by 2. Then we can delete these. It's the same thing. You know what? I think we're just gonna call it good for the attack. I think heat-seeking, bullet facing works. I like that lag behind it too. Although we should try it with, hold on. You know what'd be better is if we just made the bullet speed really, really fast. We'll go like 12. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah, I like this. In fact, 12 is a good speed because if my hero barely dodges it, which is gonna feel good if you like actually start moving and shit. Sweet. Wait, hold on, something's wrong. Oh, it's because... No, something is wrong. Why is the math wrong now? Huh. That works. Oh, I wonder if it's like a rounding error with like floats and ints or something. Seems like it is off kind of, but that's fine, right? Who just subscribed? Priyant, hello Priyant. Thank you for subscribing. I'll give you a raspberry anywhere you want. That's right, I'm desperate. Yeah, don't do stuff multiple times that you only need to do once. Easier to read as well since you have a variable name to explain things. Oh, based. All right, well, that's it for that. I think at this point, we're ready to create the attack for the hero with the left mouse button. Ooh, we already have the control down, so we call the attack whenever we mouse button down. Oh, you know what? We can't do this yet. We have to do calling. There is, chat, a new term I learned. Have you guys ever seen source list dot mplaceback? mplaceback is kind of interesting, right? mplaceback is a newer term in C++ where instead of pushback, you're emplacing back, meaning you erase the very last element and you replace it with the new element in like one function, which is kind of cool. So I'm wondering if we can just do that. Actually, no, we can't do that. Because we only cull bullets that are off screen or like when they hit the enemy or something, right? How about this? Fuck that idea. What if we just give it a Boolean value? What if every bullet has an innate Boolean is alive true, and we set that Boolean value to is alive false whenever it leaves the application window, so it doesn't need to be rendered anymore. And when it's false, remove it from the vector. There's a function for that. It's what's it called? It's I saw something about that on C++. Reference. I'm looking it up now. Wait, no, that's not what it does. In place back? You sure? Hold on. Where's my vector logic here? Hello, vectors? Okay, so standard vector, please. Let me in. Let me in! Is my internet okay? Okay, so we have standard vector. Then we have containers library. No, that's a sequence. Shrink to fit? No. Append range. Is that what it was? It might have been. Append range. Inserts copies of elements before end in reverse order. No, that's not what I want. Basically, there's a new function for vectors where you can read a Boolean value and it will automatically remove elements from a vector that is that value equal true or something like that. Also, don't convert radians to degrees just to convert it back 2 lines further down. A little off, I think, because you add before the thing, so maybe subtract. It's fine enough for now. That's STD set. Ranges erase. It's not erase. It might be set. Erase just grabs elements of a Boolean value and removes them, but that's not what we want. What we want is it will, I know this function, I read up on it at work, but now I don't remember the name of it. It will grab all the elements that have a Boolean value of true or whatever you define. It will remove those elements, i.e. erase them from the vector, and then it will collapse the entire vector down, which is what I want. And it was a newer function. I thought it was in place back. Was it not in place back? No. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm a dumbass. In place back is not what I said it was. In place back makes, basically, instead of creating an object and copying it to the vector, in place back creates the thing creates the element in the container for performance reasons. You don't need to copy anymore. Now you just create it in the vector. That's what that does. I'm sorry. Was it assign range? Ah, there it is. Okay, it was assign range. It's a new function in C++ 23. Remove if? Ooh. Oh, wait, no, that might be it. Hold on, let's read assign range. What was that? Replaces elements in the container with a copy of each element in rug. All iterators, including the end iterator, and references to the elements are invalidated. Each iterator in range is dereferenced exactly once. Okay, never mind. This is not what I want. It is that if statement. What's that called? Remove if. Ah, there we go. That's what I want, baby. That's that magic. Removes all elements satisfying a specific criteria from range and returns the past the end iterator for the new end of range. Oh, there we go. Finally. That was a hard one to find. It wasn't even on the, it's in like the algorithm library. That's weird. Why is it on the vector library? It's in algorithm? The fuck? Why would it be an algorithm? It's like an element in a range. Wouldn't it be under vector? Assign doesn't mean removing. You need to erase or remove or filter. Assign makes no sense. Well, I don't know. It takes a lambda though. Your heart might not. No shot. Is it a lambda? Oh no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Ah, I see the empty brackets. Oh God. Oh no, I see empty brackets. I panic. Oh, do we have to do lambdas? Oh, I don't want to do lambdas. Oh, it's so confusing. Why are there empty parameter brackets? Unsigned character X, return is space. Oh God. Sleepy mushroom, hello. My approach is much better. Remove if, need std erase for remove erase idiom. Ranges remove if doesn't, std erase IIRC. Does it not? Removes all elements that are equal to value, so Boolean operator. removes all elements which predicate point, returns true. Same as 1.3, but executed according to policy. These overloads do not participate in the overload resolution, don't care. Removing is done by shifting by means of copy assignment, move assignment, the elements in the range in such a way that the elements are not to be removed appear at the beginning of the range. Relative order of the elements that remain is preserved. Oh, relative order of the elements that remain is preserved, and the physical size of the container is unchanged. So you need to resize it. Iterators pointing to an element between the new logical end and the physical end of the range are still dereferenceable, but the elements themselves have unspecified values. Okay, so what does that mean? Does that mean that the element still exists in memory, but they have unspecified values, so they're null? Is that what that means? Well, no, if they were null, they wouldn't take memory, would they? And they're dereferenceable. So it's like a variable that's been initialized but doesn't have a value equal to it or something. You could pass a function name instead too. Oh, really? So like, is thing equal true? This one, basically a fixed size pool for bullets. Oh, come back to that in a second. No dynamic allocations during gameplay. What? Unspecified value does not mean null. Null is a specific value. Yeah, it's address 0 in memory, right? Unspecified values means the value doesn't matter and it should not be used. So I do need the erase, you're right. Because it doesn't, in fact, I don't even think it resizes the vector. I think what happens is it's not a shuffle algorithm, but I think what it's trying to do is you have a range of elements, like 10 elements, where elements 2, 5, and 6 are true and the rest are false. What it will do is it will do its best to organize the elements as 1, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 2, 3, whatever, what I've said before, 2, 5, 6, right? It trails with those elements. So the size of the vector is the same, but it's organized in a way where you organize by Boolean value. Hopefully it does its best to keep the same order, but it's still your job to like remove the last few elements, you know? I think that's how I understand it. It shifts the elements that match the predicate at the back of the vector, that's it. But that's what we want, right? Because by doing that, it basically constantly reshuffles the vector. It doesn't change the value of it, right? It's not dynamic allocation, I don't think. What it's doing is it's resizing the vector, not resizing. It's reorganizing what's the elements in the vector where the last ones are cold. So it's signed for culling, right? Then I guess what we could do is we could have an iteration. Oh, is this where the lambda comes in? Where we remove at the starting point of the first true value to be cold, and then until it ends, and then we do whatever the fuck that is, except instead of is space, we std erase. Oh no, it is erasing. Chat, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the fuck this lambda's doing. This is confusing to me. I was about to use a for loop. I guess I still can, but why unsigned character X? What the fuck? Shouldn't it be auto X? STD erase will actually remove the elements and actually adjust the size. Do I want that? I guess I have to. Or would it be easier, chat, if instead of erasing, would it be illegal to have a vector with all of the bullets that were ever shot in a level, and at the end of the level or the loading screen or something, then we erase the entire vector? Or should we be erasing as we go whenever a bullet actually needs cold every frame? I don't know what's a more healthy way to do it in video game program land. Maybe we just have an update function or a cull function at the beginning of every frame where we actually cull all the bullets, we erase them from the vectors, and then we just start over. Or is it better to just build up a giant vector that needs to be emptied every like loading screen? I don't know what's better. But this is on operation and a lot of copying. Oh, geez. Like an electron shell? Okay, so not like an electron shell. You made that up. Electron shell? There is no better, it's a trade-off. Oh. Well, I think if we have to choose between less performance now or, you know, longer loading screen, I'd rather have less performance now because I have so much room, chat. It's not like this video game's that demanding. We're not running Elden Ring here, you know? Gary, I didn't invent electron shells. No, I'm more of a neutron guy myself, you know? Wait, what's remove copy if? What's that? Copies elements from the range to another range beginning at D first, omitting the elements which satisfy. Oh, wait, am I doing this? It still has the Boolean value. Copies elements from a range to another range beginning at first, omitting the elements which satisfy a specific criteria. Oh, I wonder if that's better. What if we have another vector? What if we have two vectors where one vector contains all of the empty elements, it's not really, elements to be emptied, we'll put it that way, of bullets that don't need to be rendered anymore. And then we have another vector of only rendered bullets. And the renderer only cares about the vector that contains rendered bullets. And the other vector will hold all of the bullets that want to be cold. And then we just separate the two every frame. And then we just empty out the coaling vector every loading screen. I wonder if that's a better way to do it. I see red. Oh no. Oh, it's starting. Chat, we had it good for about an hour. Oh no, we had such a good stream. How many frames have I dropped? Oh, it just started. Oh no, chat. I think we're getting hit again. Am I getting like DDoSed? What the fuck? But if you do allocation during gameplay, it might cause a stutter. No big deal in your game. True. Gary, don't use a vector for this. You're using the wrong data structure if you don't care about the order of bullets. I don't. What's a better container then besides a vector? Yeah, so this we call... I know you guys are super laggy right now, but the audio should be fine. It's just the video that's suffering. And you're lagging, so you're falling further and further behind of where I am in time. So if you guys want to catch up, you can just refresh. Whenever you guys see red on this little square here, or orange or yellow, it means that I am dropping frames from my networking. It's not rendering lag. It's not like oh geez. It's not like computer lag. It's just rendering lag. Here, let me show you. So this is why I haven't been streaming for like 2 days. My internet is just getting demolished. So yeah, no rendering lag, no encoding lag, just network drop frames. This is why we didn't stream the last couple of days. It's horrible. It's like crippling my growth right now because the programming streams are pretty popular, right? It's just, man, we're just getting killed by this lag. You should check packet loss. How do I do that? But the vector resizing during gameplay might cause stutter. You can reserve a few megabytes. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Do we Control-Alt-Delete this? Hold on. Let me pull up my networking here. What? This tells me nothing. Oh, there we go. Oh, guys, look out. We're hitting 7.7 megabits a second. Is a Windows update running? Oh, no shot. Wait, how do I tell that? Wait, how do I know if Windows Update is running? Check for updates. You're up to date. Last check today. No, I have updates. Oh, I can run Windows 11, whatever I want. Too bad I'm not, because I don't get my sidebar view. Go to settings, update, adjust active hours. Change active hours. Change. Start time. When am I not on the computer? 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. Save. Based on your online activity, we recommend the following active hours. What is this? What is this? 11 a.m. to 1 a.m.? What is this? I'm on my computer 14 hours a day. Okay. Okay, Microsoft. Yeah, the fuck? Your first mistake is using Windows when you're sleeping? Yeah, 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. for sure. Well, that's not gonna help though, right? Are we lagging? Oh, we're not lagging. Wait, what the fuck? Oh. Wait, did that solve my problem? Okay, hold on. Refresh your pages. You guys are now super far behind because I lagged. It's not your fault. It's mine. Okay, never mind. That solved my problem. Wow. Thank you. I didn't know that Windows Update. The fuck? Wait, I was updated, but Windows Update scheduled during active hours, which apparently was the entire day. It lagged my internet? How the fuck does that even work, Microsoft? For me, that would be a terrible active hours window. Oh yeah, no, I sleep I love my sleep, baby. If I don't get 8 hours of sleep, I am, you know, I get cranky, okay? Refresh and get an ad? You should. Oh, no, you do get ads if you refresh. True. Okay, well, risk reward. It wasn't an update. Your internet is just shit. Bitch! All right, we're speed testing live. Hold on. My internet is not terrible. Excuse me. Internet speed test. All right, let's see if I get what I pay for. Fuck, I don't get what I pay for. Motherfucker. Okay, that's broadband speed. This is my upload. You guys are gonna get lag here. Whenever it goes. Hello? Oh, there we go. There's my upload speed. So it's not worth it. Okay, hold on. Let me get out of that so you guys don't actually lag. What I actually get for is, I pay for is fiber. So I should be getting 1,000 down, which realistically is like 800 down, and upload of 100 up, which usually ends up like at 50. But when I get down to like 20, yikes, fam. I don't know who's worse, Lanky Gary or Cranky Gary. Gary, who starts streaming about 20 minutes later than he should, Gary. That's who you should hate. We'll do it live. Exactly, Commander. Commodore. No, Commander. I had it right. No, it is Commodore. The fuck? Oh my God, you like gave me dyslexia with your name. How'd you even do that? You need to opt out of sharing update files. I forget the name of the setting. I don't know. Okay, fine. You guys get cute made Gary for like a minute, okay? Can't really do speed tests while streaming. I mean, I did. It worked. All right, stop distracting me. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Get me back on track here. We were talking about vectors. You guys said resizing or doing shit with vectors is inefficient, but I thought the whole point of a vector was to be an efficient container that can be dynamically changed. Are you guys saying there's a better container for what we want? Because I am all ears. Okay, you can't get useful values if you do speed tests while streaming. Better? Yeah, okay, kind of based. You do need, or do you need to be dynamically changing size? It depends how vectors work. We do not dynamically change their size at all. That's not what we do for vectors. However, that is with the understanding that vectors are just really, really high max value, you know? No, it depends how you design your game. Well, I mean, you've been with me most steps. I understand it's not good design, but you know. Look at STD unordered set. Ooh. Can you estimate the number of bytes you gonna use? In the heap or the stack? Or the whole thing? The whole thing? I don't know. 5 megabytes? It's a really, really small program, chat. Oh, how many? Fuck, I see red square. Motherfucker, we lasted 2 goddamn. I'm looking at it. I see it. I see it. What are you doing? You like how, like, as soon as I look at it, it's only green? I have my eye on you. Ask how many bullets are gonna be drawn at a time. Realistically, at the most, maybe 10,000? How's that? We'll say 10,000 bullets. If it says your upload is like 15 while you're streaming at 7, your upload is like 22. Yeah. 5 bytes? Fuck, I see red. We're dropping frames. Oh, I see drop frames. I'm getting pissed. You're turning off. Okay, we're turning off Maid Gary. Chat, I don't understand. Why am I lagging? I try so hard to be entertaining and program and learn, and we're fucked by ISPs. You bent over a barrel for charter, huh? Look, look, there it is. What the fuck? What are my settings? Are my settings weird? Restream 5,000 kilobytes. I don't know what rate control is. Keyframe interval is 0 seconds, so it's automatic. Audio. Video, we're streaming at 1280 by 720. Fuck me, right? And we're getting lag. What the fuck? Also, we can't see some of the red squares because those are some of the frames that drop. Oh, yeah, true. Check what's going on in your network. Are you doing anything besides streaming? Is there an easy way to do that? How can I tell? I know you guys only hear like half of this conversation, but when I organize by network, it's OBS Studio at, what am I streaming at now? 4 megabytes per second, megabits, 6, 5, 4, 3, 3.7. So that's how much my upload is for megabits, but that's it. A little for VTube Studio, which is fine because my iPad Pro is what my camera is, and it communicates over the Wi-Fi. Firefox, that's true because it's Firefox. I need to see chat and shit. Discord, that makes sense. Steam, I guess. I don't know what Discord wants, but it's getting an update every other frame or something. 10K, you should be able to make an STD array size, I think, of a global pool. Maybe. I don't know. Something's hogging the network. It's like when I'm streaming at max, I'm streaming at like 7 to 8 megabits per second, but you guys saw my upload speed. That's nothing. Hold on. I can't show you the screen. I can't show you the screen because it has my IP address. View network details. Does this show my IP address? No. Okay, I'll show you this. So this is my internet information, okay? This is everything that's happening right now. Link speed, 1 gigabyte per second. Wi-Fi is disconnected. Bluetooth is disconnected. Network utilization, 0.5%. Isn't that wild? $10,256 bytes per bullet. 1024, 2.5 megabytes. That seems okay. Hell yeah! It doesn't have to be on the stack. Using heap would be better. We can talk about the stack and the heap when I'm not like lagging my ass out. As far as I understand it, the stack is the fast access memory. This is the stuff that's like, this is the stuff that like, how do we say this? It's the I'm just looking at that red goddamn square. Guys, I think we have to end the stream. This is now the 3rd day in a row where we just have lag ruin everything. Oh, this is so cringe. Oh, man. No, stack is where local variables tend to live? Oh. Can you check which Twitch Ingress server you're using and then use a tracer to that server? Check if there's any packet drops? What? Who's your ISP? Some ISPs suck more than others. I have Charter Spectrum. I have Charter Spectrum, but it's their fiber plan. I usually, like 99% of the time, I don't have issues. But when I have issues, it's like a nightmare because it gives me just enough internet to tease me. But like, but like not enough internet to actually get off. So I'm just stuck with like the blue balls of internet. Like this is unstreamable. Like we're slowly going down to 0. I don't think we can do anything. Let me turn off like music. Maybe that'll help. No, it's upload speed, right? Yeah, this is unstreamable. Are you using fiber to the home terminated into coax at the home? I don't know. I just listen to the funny men in clothing give me machines. Drop the bit rate? Well, we have 5,000 bit rate. How is that a problem? Okay, here's the deal. We're gonna end the stream today. I know this is just a lag fest. I can't keep doing this, okay? This is just unreasonable. Ugh, what a shame. 3 days in a row of just lag. So stupid. All right, well, that's the end of the stream today. I'm so sorry, everyone. We are lagging our ass out, and it's not your fault, it's mine. 3 days in a row. Wow. All right, so hopefully tomorrow we have more luck. Tomorrow, we're going to be looking into containers and other C++ goodies. But right now, this is just, I can't do this. This is horrible viewing experience, and I won't subject you guys to it. So that's it. That's all. Have a good night. Have a good evening. Give me kisses. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll have